Now Trump, finally, seems to be fulfilling what he had promised in his campaign. Since he seized power, he did not wait any longer, and as is known, as first step, he withdrew the United States from the trade agreement with the Pacific. But we wondered why he did it? What is behind all this? Here we will try to find an explanation and the consequences that this man could cause. The United States led by Trump does not seem to be in favor of multilateral agreements and wants to curb globalization. Donald Trump began his government with a gesture toward working-class voters. Since they were the ones who took him to power and they are to feel less protected against the overwhelming power of the big corporations. Republican Trump has already fulfilled his promise to leave the TPP. But that is not all, but has also announced that he will renegotiate the free trade agreements with Mexico and Canada. For many people, this exit from the TPP will mean slowing U.S. economic growth, which will cost jobs in the United States and will weaken its position in Asia and the world. And worst of all, it said, China would be the main beneficiary. Groups such as the United States Chamber of Commerce, were pushing for approval of the TPP, mainly as a form of control of China's trade expansion. However, Trump and his economic team, whose vision, some analysts fear it may trigger a trade war with China, did not see the alliance as a possibility to lead changes in the Asian giant's policies. The protectionist rhetoric of Trump is clearly a brake on the internationalization of trade that has been prevailing in recent decades, and several experts have already warned that Donald Trump's actions could push up consumer prices. The issue of the departure of the United States from the Pacific Agreement does not end here. Many critics of Trump went on to say that the exit of the TPP is a very serious mistake and will have lasting consequences for the American economy and the strategic position of the United States in the Asia-Pacific region. It will create a space for China to rewrite economic standards at the expense of American workers, and it will send a worrying signal about the American retreat in the Asia-Pacific region at a time when we should least afford it. These words, undoubtedly, suggest that many people disagree with Trump's plans. But seems that those who are against him could be those elitist, multimillionaires who see in Trump a threat to their businesses, because what these elitists want most is to spread their tentacles around the world with their big companies and thus to obtain the greater power possible over others. Which Trump will not do and apparently will not allow him to fulfill some of his plans. That is why the great millionaires would be looking for his death. As a result, theories emerged that might well happen, like the attack and death of the President of the United States at the hands of a young man who would not be a foreigner but of his own country. Others predicted that the Republican would only last in power a few months and that, with the death of Trump, would begin the World War III. Finally, all seems like this is a simple game of chess for the most powerful, where those elitists play their chips very well and know very well what they do, and will not allow to happen something contrary to their plans. Whatever the move, we will reach a World War III now or within a lot of time if they so wish. Well, that's it for today. I hope you liked my video. I think that ignore some details, but if you liked, subscribe to my channel, to be notified each time I upload a new video. Comment, share it with your friends and we can discuss about these topics. Greetings to all my followers, goodbye.